After enduring the crucible of World War II, decades slipped by, yet the legend of U.S. Army Major Richard Winters only grew more captivating. His tale, steeped in honesty, gained a tragic beauty as he confided a poignant wish he harbored at the end of D-Day: a humble plot of land for peace. Astonishingly, on his final day, that prayer was granted. Let's delve into the tragic yet compelling saga of Richard Winters' life. Growing up in modest circumstances, Winters understood the value of hard work and perseverance. As a teenager, he took on a series of odd jobs, laboring tirelessly to save every penny he could in pursuit of his dreams. His unwavering dedication paved the way for him to attend Franklin and Marshall College, a beacon of higher education in the region. Despite facing financial constraints, Winters refused to let anything stand in the way of his aspirations. He immersed himself in his studies, fueled by a passion for knowledge and a desire to carve out a brighter future for himself. In August 1941, his persistence paid off as he proudly graduated with a bachelor's degree in economics, a testament to his intellect and tenacity. However, the world was on the brink of tumultuous change, with the looming shadow of war casting a long and ominous silhouette across the globe. With the government enacting conscription measures to bolster the nation's military forces, Winters found himself at a crossroads. Rather than wait to be drafted for a full 3-year tour, he made the bold decision to take control of his destiny by enlisting voluntarily, determined to serve his country on his own terms. In September, Winters embarked on the journey of a lifetime, departing for basic training at Camp Croft, South Carolina. Little did he know that this would mark the beginning of an extraordinary odyssey that would see him rise to prominence in military history. Following his enlistment and completion of basic training, Richard Winters' journey took an exhilarating turn as he was selected for further education at the prestigious Army Officer Cadet School. This marked a pivotal moment in his military career, as it provided him with the advanced training and specialized skills necessary to excel as a leader on the battlefield. In April 1942, Winters received his commission as a second lieutenant, a distinction that filled him with a sense of pride and responsibility. Eager to prove himself, he wasted no time in immersing himself in the rigorous demands of military life. Fueled by a relentless drive to excel, Winters seized the opportunity to volunteer for paratrooper training, recognizing it as a chance to distinguish himself among his peers. His decision would soon lead him to the storied ranks of Company E, 2nd Battalion, better known as Easy Company, of the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, stationed at Camp Toccoa, Georgia. Under the watchful eye of their commanding officer, Herbert Sobel, Easy Company emerged as a beacon of excellence within the burgeoning realm of airborne warfare. Winters quickly established himself as a standout among his fellow soldiers, his natural leadership abilities and unwavering determination setting him apart from the rest. As one of the pioneering units to undergo airborne training in the United States, Easy Company faced numerous challenges and obstacles along the way. Yet, it was through adversity that Winters and his comrades forged an unbreakable bond, united in their shared commitment to excellence and unwavering loyalty to one another. Winters' exceptional performance did not go unnoticed, and in October of the same year, he was promoted to the rank of first lieutenant, a testament to his exemplary leadership and steadfast dedication to duty. However, their training would soon be put to the ultimate test as the winds of war swept across Europe with unrelenting fury. Within a year of his promotion, Winters and his men received orders that would forever alter the course of history. They were to be deployed to England, tasked with the monumental mission of preparing for the impending invasion of Normandy. In the early hours of June 6, 1944, as the darkness enveloped the Normandy coastline, Richard Winters descended from the skies alongside his fellow paratroopers, his heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and apprehension. The deafening roar of aircraft engines and the thunderous rattle of gunfire served as a grim reminder of the perilous mission that lay ahead. Amidst the chaos and confusion of the drop, Winters immediately set out to locate his men, his unwavering determination driving him forward despite the swirling maelstrom of combat that surrounded him. It was then that he received the chilling news. German artillery had decimated the entire headquarters of Easy Company, claiming the lives of their commanding officer and many others in the process. Faced with the daunting reality of assuming command in the midst of battle, Winters steeled himself for the immense responsibility that now rested upon his shoulders. With Allied forces mere hours away from storming the beaches of Utah, he knew that decisive action was imperative if they were to have any hope of achieving their objectives. Drawing upon his innate leadership abilities and steadfast resolve, Winters wasted no time in rallying his men, instilling within them a sense of purpose and determination that would prove to be their greatest weapon in the face of overwhelming adversity. With each passing moment, the intensity of the fire feat grew, the air thick with the acrid stench of smoke and the anguished cries of the wounded. As bullets whistled past with deadly accuracy, Winters found himself grappling with the sobering reality of mortality. The specter of death loomed ominously over him, a constant reminder of the fragility of life in the crucible of war. In a moment of quiet reflection amidst the chaos, he uttered a silent prayer, a fervent plea for deliverance from the horrors that surrounded him. "My dear God," he whispered, his voice barely audible above the din of battle, "if I live through this, all I want is peace and quiet." It was a simple yet profound invocation, born from the depths of his soul, a testament to the profound toll that war exacts upon the human spirit. As the first light of dawn pierced the veil of darkness, Richard Winters stood resolute amidst the chaos of battle, his gaze fixed upon the enemy positions that loomed ominously on the horizon. With unwavering determination, he issued orders to his 13 men, their resolve unyielding in the face of overwhelming odds. Together they embarked on a daring mission to silence the Nazi artillery that threatened to rain death upon the primary exits along Utah Beach. The Brecourt Manor assault, as it would come to be known, was a testament to Winters' tactical brilliance and unwavering courage. With precision and audacity, his small band of soldiers launched a bold and relentless assault against a formidable force of 50 entrenched Nazis, their determination serving as a beacon of hope amidst the chaos of battle. Against all odds, they succeeded in neutralizing the enemy threat, a feat of valor that would be immortalized in military history and taught at institutions such as West Point for decades to come. But Winters' heroism did not end there. His keen intellect and unwavering commitment to the mission earned him the respect and admiration of his superiors, leading to his promotion to the rank of captain. Yet, even amidst the accolades and recognition, Winters remained focused on the task at hand, his eyes fixed firmly on the ever-shifting tide of war. In September, Easy Company found themselves once again thrust into the crucible of combat as they parachuted into Sun, Holland, as part of Operation Market Garden. In the face of overwhelming odds, Winters led his men with characteristic bravery and determination, directing a daring assault against 200 Nazi soldiers with only 20 men at his disposal. Through sheer grit and determination, they emerged victorious, their unwavering resolve serving as a beacon of hope amidst the chaos of battle. But perhaps the greatest test of Winters' leadership would come during the bitter winter months that followed. In December 1944, as the Battle of the Bulge raged across the snow-covered fields of Belgium, Easy Company found themselves under siege by overwhelming enemy forces. With the fate of the Allied forces hanging in the balance, Winters and his men stood as the vanguard of freedom, their determination unyielding in the face of insurmountable odds. For nearly a week, they held the line against wave after wave of German attacks, their resolve unbroken despite the relentless onslaught. It was a desperate struggle for survival, with death lurking around every corner. But through sheer determination and unwavering courage, Winters and his men held firm, refusing to cede an inch of ground to the enemy. Their bravery and sacrifice did not go unnoticed. In the darkest hour of the battle, relief finally arrived in the form of General Patton's Third Army, their arrival heralding the beginning of the end for the Nazi onslaught. For Winters and his men, it was a moment of triumph amidst the chaos of war, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who refuse to surrender in the face of adversity. In the wake of Adolf Hitler's tragic demise on April 30th, 1945, Winters' remarkable journey took an unexpected turn, as he was swiftly promoted to a position of even greater responsibility. Charged with the daunting task of capturing Hitler's secluded Alpine retreat, nestled amidst the breathtaking beauty of Berchtesgaden, Winters and his men embarked on a daring odyssey that would test the limits of their courage and determination. With unwavering resolve, they set out on their arduous trek, navigating treacherous terrain and facing formidable obstacles at every turn. Forging ahead with steely determination, they pressed on, their eyes fixed firmly on the prize that awaited them atop the mountain peaks. On May 5, 1945, Winters and his men reached their destination, their journey culminating in a moment of triumph as they stood before the gates of Hitler's once impregnable fortress. Yet, their victory was tempered by the somber reality of the devastation wrought by war, a stark reminder of the cost of conflict and the sacrifices made by so many. As the dust of battle settled and the world recoiled from the horrors of war, Nazi Germany capitulated 2 days later, bringing an end to one of the darkest chapters in human history. Yet for Winters and his men, their mission was far from over. In the aftermath of victory, Winters remained in Europe during the Allied demobilization efforts, undertaking the solemn task of accepting the surrender of German soldiers. It was a moment fraught with emotion as former adversaries laid down their arms and embraced the promise of peace. One poignant encounter immortalized in the annals of history and later depicted in the acclaimed miniseries Band of Brothers saw Winters respectfully declining the offer of a Luger pistol from a surrendering German colonel. In reality, the pistol was a Walther PP and the colonel a major. However, contrary to the portrayal in the series, Winters did accept the symbolic gesture of surrender, a poignant reminder of the humanity that binds us all together in the aftermath of war. As the tumult of war began to recede into memory, Richard Winters found himself at a crossroads, grappling with the weight of his experiences and the uncertainty of the future. In November 1945, he bid farewell to the battlefields of Europe, setting sail from Marseille, France, bound for the shores of America. Yet, even as he journeyed homeward, the echoes of war continued to reverberate in his soul, casting a long shadow over his return to civilian life. For Winters, the transition from soldier to civilian was fraught with challenges, as he struggled to reconcile the horrors of war with the quiet rhythms of everyday life. Despite the passage of time, the memories of comrades lost and battles fought remained etched in his mind, a constant reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of freedom. But as the years passed and the wounds of war began to heal, Winters found solace in the embrace of love and family. In 1951, just after exchanging vows with his beloved, he received orders to redeploy to the Korean War, a prospect that filled him with a sense of dread and apprehension. With a heavy heart, he made the difficult decision to refuse, unwilling to risk the happiness and stability he had worked so hard to build. Following his discharge from the Army, Richard Winters embarked on a new chapter of his life, trading the battlefield for the bustling world of civilian industry. In 1951, he assumed the role of production supervisor at Nixon Nitration Works, a plastics adhesive business located in Raritan, New Jersey, now Edison. It was here that Winters honed his leadership skills once again, overseeing the manufacturing process with the same precision and attention to detail that had defined his military career. Despite the demands of his professional life, Winters never lost sight of his dreams of building a life of stability and security for himself and his family. In 1951, he and his wife took a bold step forward, purchasing a small farm where they would later build their home and raise their 2 children. It was a labor of love that brought them closer together, as they worked tirelessly to transform their humble homestead into a sanctuary of warmth and tranquility. In 1972, Winters seized the opportunity to embark on a new entrepreneurial venture, starting his own company and venturing into the world of agricultural commerce. Specializing in the sale of animal feed products, he quickly established himself as a trusted supplier to farmers throughout Pennsylvania, his commitment to quality and customer service earning him a reputation for excellence within the industry. As his business flourished, Winters made the decision to relocate his family to Hershey, Pennsylvania, a move that would provide them with a greater sense of community and opportunity. It was here, amidst the rolling hills and verdant pastures of the countryside, that they would find a sense of belonging and fulfillment that had eluded them for so long. In 1997, at the age of 79, Richard Winters finally bid farewell to the rigors of the business world, retiring with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Though his days of active entrepreneurship were behind him, his legacy would endure as a testament to the enduring spirit of perseverance and determination. During the 1990s, Winters found himself thrust back into the spotlight as his wartime experiences captured the imagination of a new generation, featured in a number of books and television series, including Stephen Ambrose's acclaimed work, Band of Brothers, Easy Company, 506th Regiment, 101st Airborne from Normandy to Hitler's Eagle's Nest. Winters' story became a source of inspiration and admiration for millions around the world. In 2001, his remarkable journey was immortalized on screen in the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers, with Damian Lewis delivering a stirring portrayal of Winters' leadership and courage in the face of adversity. On September 22, 2002, amidst the glitz and glamour of Hollywood's Shrine Auditorium, Richard Winters found himself thrust into the spotlight once again as he attended the 54th Primetime Emmy Awards. It was a momentous occasion, as the critically acclaimed miniseries Band of Brothers, based on the harrowing experiences of Easy Company, was nominated in multiple categories, showcasing the indomitable spirit and unwavering courage of the soldiers who had fought and bled together on the battlefields of World War II. As the evening unfolded and the anticipation mounted, Winters sat among the luminaries of the entertainment industry, his heart swelling with pride at the recognition bestowed upon the men of Easy Company. When the announcement came that Band of Brothers had won the prestigious award for Outstanding Miniseries, the auditorium erupted in applause, a fitting tribute to the sacrifices made by those who had served with courage and honor. At the invitation of co-creator and executive producer Steven Spielberg, Winters took to the stage to accept the award on behalf of Easy Company, his words echoing with the weight of history and the profound gratitude of a grateful nation. With his fellow soldiers watching from the Los Angeles St. Regis Hotel, Winters spoke from the heart, his voice ringing out with clarity and conviction. "I want to represent myself here as representing all the men of Company E that are present and accounted for, and on behalf of all the men who have passed on before us," he declared, his words a poignant tribute to the comrades who had stood shoulder to shoulder with him in the crucible of combat. "And we want to thank Steve Ambrose for listening to our stories and our memories and telling the story of Band of Brothers." With heartfelt sincerity, Winters extended his gratitude to Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, and the entire crew who had worked tirelessly to bring their memories to life on screen, their dedication and craftsmanship shining through in every frame. And as he turned to face the audience, his gaze sweeping across the sea of faces before him, Winters offered a heartfelt salute, a symbol of respect and appreciation for their unwavering support. In 2005, author Larry Alexander penned Biggest Brother, The Life of Major Dick Winters, the man who led the band of brothers, a comprehensive biography that delved deep into the heart and soul of one of World War II's most iconic leaders. Through meticulous research and first-hand accounts, Alexander painted a vivid portrait of Winters' life, from his humble beginnings in rural Pennsylvania to his unparalleled heroism on the battlefields of Europe. Yet, it was Winters' own words that provided the most poignant insight into his remarkable story. In early 2006, he released his memoir, Beyond Band of Brothers, The War Memoirs of Major Dick Winters, co-written with military historian and retired U.S. Army Colonel Cole C. Kingseed. In this intimate and deeply personal account, Winters offered a candid glimpse into his experiences during the war, reflecting on the challenges he faced and the sacrifices made by his fellow soldiers. But Winters's contributions extended far beyond the written word. Throughout his later years, he dedicated himself to passing on the lessons of leadership and courage that he had learned on the battlefield. As a revered figure in military circles, he delivered a series of lectures on leadership to cadets at the United States Military Academy at West Point, imparting his wisdom and experience to the next generation of officers. In recognition of his distinguished service and unwavering commitment to duty, Franklin and Marshall College conferred an honorary doctorate in humane letters upon Winters on May 16, 2009. It was a fitting tribute to a man whose courage and humility had touched the lives of countless individuals around the world. Despite the numerous accolades he received, Winters remained remarkably humble about his service, always quick to deflect praise onto his comrades in arms. In a poignant moment, captured during an interview for Band of Brothers, which served as the miniseries' final scene and was included in the official HBO companion documentary We Stand Alone Together, Winters quoted a passage from a letter he received from Sergeant Myron Mike Ranney. "I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day when he said, 'Grandpa, were you a hero in the war?' Grandpa said no, but I served in a company of heroes," he recited, his words a poignant reminder of the profound bond that united him with his fellow soldiers, a bond forged in the crucible of war and tempered by the fires of adversity. On January 2, 2011, the world bid farewell to a true American hero, Richard Winters, who passed away at the age of 92 in an assisted living facility in Campbelltown, Pennsylvania. His death marked the end of an era, as the last surviving member of the legendary Easy Company took his final breath, leaving behind a legacy of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication to duty. For several years leading up to his passing, Winters had battled Parkinson's disease with characteristic resilience and grace, refusing to let his illness dampen his spirit or dim the light of his indomitable spirit. Though his body may have been weakened by the ravages of time and disease, his spirit remained unbroken, a testament to the strength of his character and the depth of his resolve. In the days that followed his passing, friends, family, and admirers from around the world came together to honor the memory of a man whose life had touched so many. On January 8, 2011, a private funeral service was held to bid a final farewell to Winters, as he was laid to rest in the tranquil surroundings of the Bergstrasse Evangelical Lutheran Church Cemetery in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. It was a fitting final resting place for a man who had spent his life in service to his country and his community, nestled amidst the rolling hills and verdant fields of his beloved Pennsylvania countryside. Here, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the embrace of loved ones, Winters found peace at last, his soul soaring free from the burdens of earthly existence. At his graveside, a simple marker bore witness to the extraordinary life that had come to an end. Its inscription: Richard D. Winters, World War II 101st Airborne, a poignant reminder of the indelible mark he had left on the pages of history. Here, in the hallowed ground of the Winters family plot, he was reunited with his parents, their spirits united in eternal repose. Yet, even as the world mourned the loss of a true American hero, Winters' legacy lived on in the hearts and minds of those who had been touched by his courage and inspiration. Though he may have departed this world, his memory would endure as a beacon of hope and resilience for generations to come, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome even the greatest of challenges. Tragically, Winters' beloved wife Ethel followed him in death just over a year later, passing away on April 11, 2012, at Country Meadows in Hershey, Pennsylvania, at the age of 89. As she joined her husband in the realm beyond, their spirits were reunited once more, their love transcending the boundaries of time and space. What do you think about the life of U.S. Army Major Richard Winters? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.